Emma woke to a world where she was not there before. Her bedroom door creaked open on its own, revealing the silhouette of an unseen figure standing in the doorway. The room filled with an oppressive silence, heavy as stone. Emma sat up, her heart pounding, but there was no one else in sight. The first sound that shattered the quiet was a low growl from the shadows, coming from the corner where her toys usually lay. As Emma turned to investigate, the room transformed. Her bed vanished, replaced by a vast expanse of nothingness stretching out into an endless void. The walls seemed to close in around her, threatening to crush her. A cold hand reached out from behind the darkness, fingers curling around her wrist. Emma screamed, but found no voice. She tried to pull free, only to discover that she was becoming one with the shadows. Her body melted away until there was nothing left but an empty pair of eyes staring back at the creeping darkness. Peter emerged from the shadows, a pale boy with hollow, sunken eyes. His skin seemed to pulse with an otherworldly glow. He approached Emma, whispering in her ear, "You are not alone." The words sent shivers down her spine as Peter's presence grew more menacing, his touch icy and chilling. The house began to shake, the walls groaning under the strain of unseen forces. Creaking floorboards echoed through the halls, leading Emma deeper into the heart of the darkness. The air grew colder with each step, until it was almost unbearable. She could hear a distant whisper, calling her name over and over again. As Emma entered what appeared to be an ancient library, she saw a figure standing at the bookshelf. The man had no face, only two empty sockets staring back at her from the depths of his skull. He spoke without words, communicating through a series of guttural sounds that chilled Emma to the bone. The walls of the library shifted and twisted, revealing hidden passages and corridors filled with twisted sculptures and eerie symbols. Emma's mind screamed in terror as she realized that this place was not meant for her. The darkness crept closer, consuming everything in its path. A voice from behind her whispered, "I am here to help." Emma turned, but instead of the faceless man, she saw herself standing there, a mirror image of her own reflection. The figure smiled, revealing teeth that gleamed like bone. It reached out, trying to pull Emma into the abyss. Emma fought against the darkness with all her might, her hands and feet struggling against the creeping gloom. She could hear the distant sound of footsteps growing louder, closer. Suddenly, there was a bright flash of light, and everything went dark. When Emma opened her eyes again, she found herself back in her own bedroom. The door stood open, as if inviting her to return. But something felt different now. There was a sense of unease, a knowing that the horrors of the night were far from over. The shadows still lingered, waiting for their next victim. And then, in the silence that followed, Emma heard a faint whisper again. "I am watching you."